Alright, let's get this started, shall we? Content warning. This game is not suitable for children. If you agree that you are at least 13 years of age, this game contains some graphic scenes of violence. General content warnings. Realistic gore, jump scares, starvation, realistic depictions of graphic violence, auditory gore, murder, death, dismemberment, graphic self-decapitation. Spoiler alert. Realistic severed head. In the game, players can easily die. Perfect. Sounds fantastic. Exactly what I want. If you encounter a murderer, please call the police first. It's unrealistic to develop a romantic relationship with a murderer. Is this Is this for me? This is for me. This is a disclaimer for me, the player, that I shouldn't fall in love with murder. Don't tell me what to do. This is a romance game. Got it. Alright. Let's get started. Oh god, that noise. Oh god. Oh, I hate that. Oh, I hated that. Ugh. With a severe headache, you wake up in an unfamiliar place. I think we're gonna make the speed a little faster. As you touch the bruise on the back of your head, it seems you were hit by something heavy before you lost consciousness. Yeah, no, we're gonna make it very fast because that's way too slow for me. Like, not me messing up and putting the wrong one. Chains! A heavy iron chain tied around your feet. Someone has trapped you here. Oh no! You try to remember what happened before you lost consciousness, but you can't recall anything. Let's investigate the surroundings first. I'm not that smart. Let's be honest. Where's my phone? First thing I'm reaching for. No! No! There's no service! Means you're in a concrete building. Which, the walls say that it's concrete. I might be in a remote place or underground. We're probably underground. In the year of our Lord 2025, there's not too... I mean, at least not around me, and I already live in the woods. There's not too many places that, don't have... signal. Where to investigate next? The mattress, because it's closest. There's a mattress on the floor. This mattress feels really hard to lie on. Well, I wouldn't assume they were gonna give me, a Tempur-Pedic or anything. Where to investigate next? Wall. The room is surrounded by 4 walls without any windows. It's weirdly cleaned up and no ashes or sand can be seen. Why would I think there would be ashes? Why are ashes a thing that I would think are there? That's odd. That's an odd thought. Looks like a prison built by a germaphobe. That's not... No. Door. You peek through the keyhole, but see nothing outside. I wonder where I am. obviously in a germophobic prison underground at this point. Meal. No, yes, meal. Look at that spaghettis. I hate spaghettis. Near the door, there's... Why that spike in the music? I don't like that. Near the door, there's a serving of spaghetti with tomato sauce and a bottle of water. Also, a round plastic... A spork? You gave me a spork to eat spaghetti? That's fucking rude. A round plastic fork that's completely harmless was thoughtfully attached. I don't like this music. It's giving me anxiety. It's still warm. It feels like it was sent here not long ago. I mean, we were probably not sent here long ago. End the investigation. I think. I think I got everything. Yes, I got everything. What's the next move? No, we're not yelling for help. We're gonna listen first. You can't hear any sounds other than your own breathing. The soundproofing in this room seems particularly good. It seems like it's gonna drive me fucking insane if I can hear myself breathing. No, I don't want to hear myself breathing! I guess yell for help! No, nobody answers. Of course nobody answers. Why would anybody... If somebody answered, I think I might be more concerned. But maybe not. Because then maybe I wouldn't go insane. Why am I going to knock over the meal? I'm not knocking... no! We're not knocking over my fucking meal. What if I need that later? I don't like spaghetti, but if it's the only food I'm getting... You lay on the bed. The hard-ass mattress. I wanted a Tempur-Pedic. How dare you lock me up in here without a Tempur-Pedic? You try to sleep under this condition. Maybe it's the fatigue caused by nervousness, but you still fall asleep. I fall asleep because I'm fucking bored. Okay? If you can't just fall asleep out of boredom, you're not living. What did that scare? Huh? Huh? You open your eyes after hearing some noises. Ah! I don't like that face. A tall man where... Are we sure he's tall? Are we sure he's tall? Like, he is squatting. I guess we can tell because his legs are long. I don't know. He doesn't look very tall to me. He looks average height, honestly. Like, with this depiction that I'm looking at. He looks pretty average in height, like 5'6"-ish. I want to open my soda. Okay. A tall man wearing a mask is squatting on the ground and looking at you with his head tilted. He remains silent, as if he is sizing up his prey. Sir? Sir? No. I don't consent. He points to the plate on the floor, like indicating you should finish your meal quickly. Sir, I don't like spaghetti! Can I have something other than spaghetti? I hate spaghetti. I actually physically hate spaghetti. Okay? Like, physically hate spaghetti. Please. Can I have something else? Anything. I will take, like, I don't know, something. SpaghettiOs. I'll take SpaghettiOs with little hot dogs in it. Thinking that the strange man might have poisoned the meal, you shake your head in fear. No, that's not why I'm shaking my head. I'm shaking my head because I don't like sketties. No! Don't make those noises in my ear. I don't like that. Seeing you have no intention of eating, he looks quite distressed. How can I tell he's distressed when he's got a mask on?
You can't die.
Sir! Sir, you can't stop me. I mean, granted, you probably can, but you can't stop me.
Not now.
What if I want to? Deep and steady voice.
The freezer is full.
Well, empty it. And I know what you're saying because I read the thing in the game, but if I was like thrust into this situation, I would straight up just be like, well, if it's full, get me something out of the freezer, like a dumb fuck that I am. What does that mean? Can I ooh-woo? Can I do my ooh-woo? What does that mean?
The freezer is full, and there's
Depicting
no
myself
space
as
for more.
dumbass damsel in distress. Ew, what does that mean? No. Maybe it means he's gonna eat me. I don't know. I don't know what he does with the things in there.
7 days.
7 days. The Ringu. He pauses and thinks.
There won't be space until 7 days later.
Hello. Wait.
If you die now, you'll rot.
I mean, that doesn't matter to me. I'm dead. It matters to you. So that sounds like a you problem, not a me problem. That's definitely a you problem, sir. What do you mean? So I only have 7 days left to live? He nods and walks out of the door. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to keep that voice up. Wait, you can't just leave me here like this, please! Your cries can't stop the door from closing. Well, sir, technically I don't have to eat your skitties, because it takes 4 days to starve. I think it's 4 days. Look, a croissant! Where's the cat? Look, a croissant! A croissant! Let's investigate their surroundings first. Door. You peek outside from the keyhole. You see the shadow of the man walking around, seems to be busy with something. How come we didn't see him before? How come we didn't see him before? What is he doing? What do you think he's doing? He's walking around. Mattress. No, cancel. I'll eat the croissant. Okay? But I want to eat it. Let me eat it. Why isn't there an option to let me eat it? Why am I such a dumb bitch? Give me the croissant. It's probably the best thing we're gonna get. What do you mean sleep to end the day? I don't want to. I want to eat the croissant. It's dumb. Please try to improve your survival rate within 7 days. Okay, but you didn't let me. You haven't. I wanted to eat the croissant. Let's investigate and look around. There's no food! No! I wanted the croissant! Empty plate. Whoop! What's that? Is he staring back at me? A vague figure at the end of the door. Observe quietly. You sense something wrong and realize what that is after narrowing your eyes. This is an artwork made of the human body, not a human being. Oh. Oh, so we're, what was that movie? What was that movie? There was a movie where the guy did that, and I can't remember what it's called. Where he turned, like, the first thing we freaking see is the dude turned into, like, a mermaid, but he's, like, dead as shit. I can't remember what movie that is. Zombie House or something like that? Like, I don't think that's what it was called. Oh, what movie was that? That's gonna drive me nuts. I don't imagine you know what that movie is. Maybe you do. I don't know. it's pretty old because I'm old. Is it House of the... No. I don't know. I'll look it up later. Ah! Fucking... No! Don't do that! I'm not replicating that scream. You hear the door open. You slowly push the door and there is no trace of the strange man. No. Hello? Survival instincts of a fucking egg. First you go into a room with a large freezer, sink, and operating table. Then you open another heavy door. You find yourself in a room full of glass display jars. Look! Things! The jars are filled with specimens made from human body parts. It's like you're in an art museum. Sure. If that's what you want to call it. I know! It's not giving me options to up my survivability rate at all. Okay, like, let me grab the tools. Could it be that he wanted to freeze me as material for specimen artwork? Oh. Well, I mean, at least it's not eating us. At least he's not eating us, right? You're thinking. You seeing the scene. Do I only get to pick one? Do I only get to pick one? I don't want to only pick one. I want to admire the artwork and then go fuck and run. I want to do all three sequentially. All three sequentially. What would I do in this situation? Honestly, I'd probably stupidly admire the artwork. You look around and admire his work with relish. Relish is not the optimum term to use for them. You look at them for 15 minutes straight. Just 15 minutes. That's the only amount of time I can tolerate in an art museum. My bestie would know.
Interesting.
What do you mean interesting? Does this mean you're not gonna kill me? You hear a voice coming from the corner. Which corner? Sir? How did I not see him for an entire 15 minutes? A blind spot behind the glass cabinet. It's a glass cabinet! How's there a blind spot behind the glass cabinet? Fuck you. You can fight me. I like them. They're so beautiful. I lie. The man goes silent, with his head tilted for a couple seconds after hearing your comment. He seems to be thinking about something. I don't think he believes me.
Don't you consider it cruel or bloodthirsty to them?
Don't you consider it cruel or bloodthirsty? I mean, yeah, but it's not me. I guess. No, I feel nothing at all, says the psychopath. Sociopath? Whatever. Fucking... I lie! Ellipses, 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 ellipses.
You're such a weirdo.
It says you! That's fucking rude! How dare you call me a weirdo? That's rude! Sir? Have you looked in a mirror? Have you looked at what you're done? Look at what you've done! Look at that look around us! This is all you're doing and I'm the weirdo? I'm the weirdo. Me! I'm the weirdo. You think, aren't you talking about not this game reading me? After you have a tour in his display room, he locks you back in the small room you were in. You go to sleep to end the day. But what about my croissant? your survival rate increases. So I just have to lie. I just have to lie. By our day 3 night. Oh! Until noon, you don't see breakfast or lunch being delivered. You're already starving. Yes, that's what happens. I wanted to eat the croissant. You are waiting for him to bring dinner, but what you get is not dinner. Not dinner! Woo! Instead, you hear the door was opened. A light shines through the crack of the half-open door like an intriguing invitation. You open the door and walk into that light. Don't go to the light! You first arrive at the room with an operating table outside of the door. But this time, the operating table is not empty. There's a defrosted human corpse on it! Yeah, it's a murder date. That's a, well, not technically a murder, a dismemberment date? Dismemberment date, probably. The man pops out of somewhere! Just somewhere. Whoop! He unties the iron chains from your feet and hands the surgical knife in his hand to you. Oh no.
First, where do you think the first cut should be?
I've watched enough true crime documents to know what to do. I can attack him! That's not gonna up my survivability. The first cut should go to him, but... Stab the corpse. Maybe beautiful works always come with some sacrifices. The abdomen. It's supposed to be the chest cavity! But due to lack of professionalism, the lines you cut are crooked and ugly. It's abstract. And this is when he gets... Oh, sir! This is when he gets close behind your back and holds your hand. Don't touch me! You're both holding the surgical knife like we're cutting a cake together. Why is that the analogy? That's what I want my wedding cake to be. Just a full-ass corpse cake. With his hand, the lines you cut become smooth and clean. Simple and clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight. You can smell an ocean perfume on him due to how close you are. An ocean perfume? So he smells salty and slightly like crab? Like... What do you mean he smells like the ocean? I don't know. I don't think that smells what you think it smells like. Or do you mean like an ocean of perfume, like lots of perfume? Like... Have you, like, to anybody who lives near the ocean, fucking molting season for crabs is disgusting. It's the worst, like, one of the worst smells. It's so bad. Like, it's salty and dead. But I think they mean, like, an ocean of perfume, like, a lot of perfume on him. I think that's what they mean by that. I'm not sure. But saying an ocean of perfume makes me think of, like, salt. And essentially sweat, I guess, because that's the closest related land thing I can think of that's salty. Besides, you know. You can smell an ocean of perfume on him due to how close you are. It seems to be sprayed to cover up the smell of formalin. Okay, so just... if I had only read the next sentence instead of going off on my little tangent, I would have known it's just an overabundance of fucking cologne. You can feel his warmth with your back, but his fingers are a little cold. But he's got gloves on. Do we not have gloves on? Ugh! Unsanitary! Disgusting! Unsanitary! It's terrible. You can feel his warmth. Yeah. Why don't we have gloves on? He's focusing on cutting the corpse, and your hands keep moving under his lead. I mean, yes. He could have killed you or ignored you, but he didn't. You start to speculate on the purpose of his behaviors. He's teaching me. He's training me. He wants me to become a killer, too. Could it be that he wants someone who can ignore the cruelty and process and understand him? Maybe. You think. After the happy creative time. Happy creative time. After the happy creative time ends, you're locked in the room you were in. Wait! No! Can I have a snack? You go to sleep at the end you go to sleep to end the day. But wait. I'm hungry. Until noon, you don't see breakfast or lunch being delivered. You're already starving. Of course I'm starving! You notice that something is shining in the corner. It's a key! It seems like the man Oh, wait. It seems like the man accidentally dropped it last night. You open the door with the key. How come I don't get to choose what to do? You go past the operating table where you two spent creative time together last night. The display room. And you discover that there are unnatural, uneven marks from one wall to the corner. A trapdoor! After pushing the trapdoor, you see a normal basement storage room. At the corner of the storage room, you see a stair that goes up. It turns out that this is really an underground secret room. Hidden layer by layer with a trapdoor. No wonder the sound insulation is so good. I mean, it's probably also his house, and he probably also lives alone. That's, if you live alone, you don't need to insulate the fucking basement. You walk up the stairs and see a heavy wooden board. You push it hard. What catches your eye is the interior of a cozy cabin. We are in the middle of the fucking woods, ladies and gents. Then you realize the heavy wooden board you just pushed is the back of a bookcase. You look around and find that there are insect specimens everywhere in the cabin. And there's also a reindeer head specimen hanging on the wall. Does that count as a specimen? I guess. Then you walk into the living room. Oh look, he's not so creepy, but he's sleeping. You see a young man with a handsome face and pale skin lying on the sofa. The ocean-scented perfume and faint smell of formalin emanates from his body. It's him! He's the masked man who kidnapped you, but he's not wearing a mask at this time. He's sleeping. Oh. His sleeping face has a ferocious expression. His neck is sweating, and he seems to be trembling. It looks like he's sick. At this time, you decide to... I feel like this is a trap. Ouch, 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 ouch. Choices. Choices, choices, choices. I could try to escape. Which is the smart decision, like, very honestly. Like, we're literally in the living room. But we don't know what's outside of here. Because I feel like, by the end of this, like, he's not gonna let us go. Okay? Like, we're not gonna be able to just walk out of here at the end of this, okay? Especially because of that content warning at the beginning. So, we're gonna make the dumb decision. The heartfelt decision. And run the fuck out of here! No. Stay and take care of him. You can't bear to leave him alone, so you reach out and touch his forehead. Whoa. Hold on. Whoa, so hot. That's... You try to find something you could cool him down. Let's investigate. Living room, kitchen. I mean, I feel like something to help him would be probably in the kitchen. The kitchen is spotlessly clean. I mean, there's probably something to help cool him down in the fridge. There's some ice cubes in it. In the fridge or the freezer? Hopefully the freezer. These can cool down his body temperature. What's in the cabinet? You find some clean towels in the kitchen cabinet. I can soak a towel in ice water and place it on the patient's... Patient? On the patient's forehead to cool him down. He's not really a patient, but okay. We're not a nurse. Let's investigate the living room while we got a chance. The living room is spotlessly clean. Where to investigate next? Oh! There's a whole ass list. Shelf. Cacao powder. Who keeps cacao powder on the fucking shelf? There is a jar of cacao powder and a cup in it. A cup on it. Oh, it's hot cocoa. How are we making him cocoa with just cocoa powder? Hello? I want to investigate the locked box. There's a box with a combination lock on the shelf. Oh no! I need a combination! No! No! Let's take a guess. Any guesses? 5146. Incorrect password. In a bookcase. You find some of his profile files in the bookcase. Helen Otis, gender. Helen Otis? Male? Birthday, October 1st, 19... Write this down! Write this down! I'm not gonna remember those numbers! 10... 1... 1980. I'm gonna have to write these down, because I'm not gonna remember those numbers. I'm not gonna remember those numbers. Oh, you can only enter 4. Okay. Just trying. Specimens. Feels like he did them all. The workmanship of these specimens is exquisite. Where to investigate next? Photo frame. Hey, there's a photo frame on the shelf. It's a photo of him standing at the entrance of the Judicial Mental Hospital. Who saw that coming? Who saw that coming? With a man in a doctor's robe. Sofa. You don't think it's good for a patient to sleep on the sofa, but you can't move him with your strength. Yeah, because I'm starving. Why didn't I get food out of the kitchen? I went to the kitchen. Why didn't I eat? There's food in the kitchen. I think there's food in the kitchen. He obviously got food from somewhere. He made sketties at some point. There's probably leftover sketties in there. His expression is ferocious. He seems to be in pain. He's still having a fever. Of course he is. We haven't done anything. Where to investigate next? I think that's everything. think that's everything. You return to the living room, wring out the excess water from the towel soaked in ice water, and place it on his forehead. His ferocious expression gradually softened. You once again notice his fair skin and long eyelashes, and his slightly curly black hair. Woo? If you don't say he is a murderer, his sleeping face looks very harmless now. You look cute when you're not murdering people. After a while. Hi. He wakes up to the scent of you brewing cocoa and sits up on the couch. He looks a little shocked. Well, now that he knows we've seen his face, he's definitely going to kill us. Like, that's a given. He looks around quickly and seems to understand what is going on.
Why are you doing this?
I don't know. It seemed like the best option. I want to ask myself that too.
You saw me faint and didn't choose to run away.
I did not see you faint. I saw you passed out. I didn't see you faint, though. Okay, I did not see you faint.
You're such a weirdo.
You're a weirdo! Fuck you, dude! I'm not the fucking psychopathic murderer! You're... Sir!
Is there anyone weirder than you in this house?
You can't help but bitch about him. This game keeps reading me. I don't like it. You seem to see the corners of his mouth rising slightly for a few seconds, and the atmosphere between you relaxes. He doesn't drink the cocoa you brewed for him. It seems that he's still a little wary of you. Oh, you're wary of me, but you expected me to eat homemade sketties? You expected me to eat homemade sketties, but you're wary of me. I made you cocoa. Can I drink the cocoa?
Can you tell me who you are?
Bloody Painter. That's the name they gave me for my modus operandi.
Sir, we speak English here, not Latin.
If you find it difficult to pronounce, you can call me BP.
I don't want to call you BP. They're a terrible gas company. Did you poison the entire Gulf? Do you drop oil into the ocean, sir? Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't reading it out loud. Fuck. After the brief conversation on the sofa, he does not lock you back in the underground secret room. Perhaps staying to take care of him when he fell ill was enough to prove that you won't run away. That's where you're wrong! You get up from the sofa and continue to look at the specimen decorations in the living room. He sits on the sofa, crosses his legs, picks up a book, and starts reading.
By the way, you better not try to escape.
You can't stop me.
There are traps all around the cabin, and only I know how to get in and out safely.
Try me. You sit on the sofa. Soon, a wave of sleepiness comes over you. Today, you fall asleep on the sofa in the living room, not in the cold, underground secret room. Your survival rate increases. Day 5, morning. You see him busy cleaning in and out of the house early in the morning.
I'll come help too!
No, I fucking won't. This ain't my house. After finishing speaking, you pick up the rag and bucket and join in the cleaning. But you can't really see where this almost spotless house needs to be cleaned. How about downstairs, where the bloody bodies are? You're just taking a wet rag, a clean wet rag, and wiping it on the clean cabinet.
Do you usually love cleaning this much?
It would soon be covered with a layer of dust.
must be cleaned like this 1 or 2 times a week. I can't do a man's voice. Otherwise it would soon be covered with a layer of dust. Although he doesn't talk much, his tone and voice give you a gentle feeling and don't make you feel nervous. You climb up the short ladder and wipe the high cabinets with a rag. Suddenly, a cockroach! Ant bugs! A cockroach crawls out from the crack in the cabinet. You are so frightened that you lose your balance and fall backwards. You close your eyes. But what you get is not the pain of falling on the ground, but a warm feeling. Don't touch me. You open your eyes and find that he's holding you like you're a princess. Ooh, woo! He catches you with the same cold expression on his face.
Are you alright?
I'm at least halfway left. Perhaps too much resolve. Perhaps to resolve the awkwardness, he asks.
I'm alright. It was just a cockroach.
Hearing the word cockroach, he puts you down. Oh no! We've triggered the trap card! He takes 2 steps back from the cabinet you wiped, and then says calmly,
Don't come near here yet.
Why?
It's dangerous.
Oh. You let me stay up here! He's not afraid of cockroaches. He's afraid of fucking disease and bugs and, like, he's not afraid of the bug. He's afraid of the fact that it's unclean when you have cockroaches. Or supposedly. That's the rumor. Okay, that's what he's afraid of. He's afraid of the uncleanliness that comes with the stereotype of having cockroaches.
Fine. Whatever you say. Ooh woo.
The interaction just now makes you feel a little warmth from this cold murderer. At least you see more of his reactions and expressions. This is the rare relaxation you have felt in these tense days. He could have let you fall off the ladder, but he rushed over to catch you. Because the 7 days are almost up, and if you get a bruise now, the art's going to be ruined. Somehow, you feel that after these few days of getting along, maybe now you both have different ideas about each other than you originally had. It was only a clear relationship between a murderer who wanted to hunt and a prey who was trying to escape. But now it is an extra layer of friendship, causing the interaction between you to have an indescribable sense of dissonance. No? Don't tell me how I feel. Just when you pick up the old newspaper and prepare to wipe the windows, you find a police car parked on the road in the distance. 2 police officers get out of the car and keep looking towards the cabin. At some point, BP is already behind you, looking out the window with you.
Wait for a second.
And then he walks... I mean, if there's traps everywhere... Hold on, if there's traps everywhere, just let them step on the traps. They'll die. Right? And then he walks out of the door to talk to the police officers.
Is there anything I can help you with?
Mr. Otis.
Yes, I am. Have these people committed a crime and are running away?
No. No, these people are missing. Missing people around this area.
I haven't seen them before, but wolves and bears often appear around here.
Can we check out your cabin?
Yes, come in.
BP behaves very kindly and politely. After speaking, he leads the way for the police officers.
Please, follow my footsteps. I placed some traps near the cabin to protect against wild wolves and bears. You don't want to step on them.
The police officer enters the house and sees you. Hello, this is...
An old friend who came to visit me recently.
That doesn't answer the name. You greet the police officers with a smile and a nod. At the same time, a police officer quickly looks through the missing persons photos in his hand, then puts the photo back into his pocket. It seems that your disappearance has not been discovered by anyone yet. I'm a lonely ass bitch. It's been 4 days. You stand next to the bookcase, blocking the entrance to the secret room. After searching around, the police find nothing unusual and leave. His trust in you increases. Today you sleep on the couch in the living room instead of the cold basement. Half asleep, you hear the sound of someone approaching. When you notice it, the person seems to be very close to you. You pretend to be asleep, and the person just looks at your sleeping face quietly. He's sizing me up for art. The man stretches his hand out and takes it back just as he is about to touch your hair. Don't touch me!
Tisk.
My hair not good enough for you? It's because I've colored it. It's not natural anymore. It's impure. He turns around and leaves. Ma'am. Day 6. You see him busy in the kitchen for a while. Then breakfast is served in front of you. Ooh, I want toast. I want eggy and toast. Delicious. There is a piece of toast with just the right crispiness on the large round plate, and a poached egg. That's not... The chef in me is screaming that's not a poached egg. Poached egg on top of the toast, and some lettuce salad. The plating looks delicious. The drink is a cup of freshly brewed hot cocoa. The cutlery he gives you is still a round plastic fork with no offensive features, except you can break the plastic fork and make it shanky. You sit at the dining table and start eating, while he sits in the chair opposite you and flips through a book. It's still snowing outside. I didn't realize it was snowing. It's still snowing outside, and listening to this squeaking sound of the squeaking sound of the fireplace, the atmosphere in the cabin is particularly comfortable. As long as you ignore the fact that you are in the same room with the murderer who kidnapped you, everything is really relaxing. You look at him, who is full of mysteries, and some questions arise in your mind. And you decide to... Me. I'm not a quiet person.
Can I ask you a question?
What is it?
Let's see. Supposed to be increasing survivability, so we're not gonna bring up this. We're not bringing up the what are you gonna use me for question. Hold on a second. Okay. Sorry, I got something in my fucking eye. Okay. Alright. What book do you usually read? Pick up the book next to you and read it. But I just said I wanted to ask him a question about potted plants.
Usually, I would read some anatomy and taxidermy books, but today is different.
you reading today?
The Truman Show.
The Truman Show.
What is the book like?
I ask.
The whole
With
world
no interest.
that the protagonist lives in, including himself, is all just someone's creation.
Spoilers for anybody who hasn't read that book. I don't know if that's an actual book or not.
Everything that happens is watched by the audience, and there is no privacy at all.
Spoilers, because I've just been informed that it is a book and a movie. So, sorry, y'all.
But he is completely unaware that he is in such a large theater.
Ellipses, ellipses, ellipses.
Very ridiculous, right?
No.
I can't imagine this to happen in reality, or to me.
I have some news for you, sir.
If our world was like the Truman Show, how would the audience view the current situation?
Do you want me to answer truthfully? Must be unforgivable, must be excited. I am neither of these things. I am indifferent. Because I am very well aware that this is not real. But we're trying to fucking increase our survivability rate, so.
Excited? Why?
They may be attracted to your charm and want to be killed by you. Ma'am! I'm trying to save us!
Incomprehensible.
Says you, murderer.
But what a bunch of weirdos with good taste.
So you're a fucking murderer with a goddamn complex. It's hard to tell from his poker face whether he's seriously boasting or joking.
I saw many potted plants on the shelves in the living room, but why were they all withered?
Because he forgets
I
to
have
water
tried
them.
my best. I don't know why they always die.
Do you have a cat? I don't want to ask that question. You pick up the book next to you and start flipping through. It's a book about the possibility of having completely opposite version of yourself in a parallel world. If there's a excuse me. If there's a complete opposite version of you, what do you think it would be like? Normal?
Oh, that book. Let me think. Probably a guy wearing a burgundy coat and always having a smile on his face.
So basically the person you wear a mask of? Like... What is a burgundy coat? A fucking coat?
Why is it a burgundy coat?
I fucking misread the shit out of that.
Because I like blue. If he is the opposite of me, he should like red, right?
No, that's not what that means. It should technically be orange. You ask bravely. He looks up at you for a moment.
I was going to make you into some kind of doll at first.
A doll? Uh-oh. I don't want to be a doll.
Your eyes are beautiful, but if they are left alone, they will become rotten and sunken. So I would like to dig your eyes out and put them in a glass jar and soak them in formalin to preserve them. Glass beads will be placed in the empty eye sockets to replace the eyes. You look very pleasing to the eye, so I would also like to keep the head intact.
Thanks for the compliment.
You're welcome.
Just casually talking about pulling my eyes out.
Why did he say at first? Has his mind changed? Oh, well.
You're curious, but you don't have the guts to ask any further. I think that's it. Day 6, noon. Do we get lunch?
To thank you for making breakfast for me today, let me make lunch in return.
He frowns at you with an expression like, are you out of your mind?
Don't worry. You said there are traps outside the house. Only you know how to get in and out normally.
If you had watched him through the window earlier, you'd have been able to, like, you know, see where the traps were. And, like, memorize where he was walking. Or at least try to. I know only seeing it once wouldn't, you know. But then you'd have to watch him leave, too, because he had to have escorted the police off of the property to lead them through the traps a second time. So that would have been 2 times you saw him walk this pattern. Why didn't we do that?
Don't worry. You said there are traps outside the house. Only you know how to get in and out normally.
Even if I
resist you with a knife, I can't escape.
Okay, but I'll keep an eye on you. Don't try anything stupid.
Great!
As for what to cook and the ingredients, well...
A bad idea flashes through your head, and curiosity makes you ask.
Do you eat human flesh?
No. Why would I do that?
Sir, you've done some pretty questionable shit, but no, you wouldn't do that because it's not artistic to eat your art.
I just use human bodies as materials for making art, and I never think about eating them.
I mean, that's the least distressing thing you've said, I guess.
I thought you murderers all had some degree of cannibalism.
Ma'am? Ma'am. Not everybody's Dahmer.
Let's put it this way. Do you eat paint and painting tools?
When I was in kindergarten, yes. I ate glue, like everybody else, like every normal child.
Just because I kill people to use as materials to make works doesn't mean I will eat them.
I mean, you know.
Also, I'm different from those who have fun committing a crime and kill purely for the sake of killing.
Are you?
Don't confuse me with that kind of unprincipled guy.
Oh, this one has principles.
I wouldn't do anything unless necessary.
Murder is necessary? Murder is necessary. And dismemberment is necessary.
You are here only because you witnessed the crime scene.
Oh.
I see.
After hearing this, you decide to cook a human meat dish. It's an option. He's watching me though, and that's not gonna improve the fucking survivability rate. So, cook a common dish. You look at the ingredients in the refrigerator. There are eggs, tomatoes, white rice, and some curry powder. We're making curry! We're making curry! We're making curry! Okay, I've decided if it's not curry, I'm gonna be mad. You turn on the stove and start to cook. VP watches the entire production process. Rather than worrying about you escaping, he's more worried about you blowing up the kitchen. Sir, I am a professional! Look! Aha! I was right. It's omurice, probably. Oh no. Soon after, a normal curry rice omelet was served. I want a curry rice omelet right now. Someone bring me a curry rice omelet. Delicious. Look, there's broccoli. Unless that's supposed to be parsley. He stares at the omelet rice without saying a word.
Don't worry, there's no poison. Weren't you watching the whole process?
He starts to move after you finish speaking. He takes a spoonful of omelet and puts it in his mouth.
What do you think?
It's surprisingly quite delicious.
Good. Now keep me around so I can cook for you, okay?
What's wrong?
Nothing. It's just that no one has cooked for me for a long time.
'Cause you kill them all. Sir.
I can make more if you like.
You had a fairly pleasant afternoon. Day 6, late at night.
Hey!
Ah! You're woken up from your sleep by the man. Hi. His face is close to you and his blue eyes are staring at you.
What's wrong?
You sit up on the couch and rub your eyes.
Got to go.
Got to go.
Both of
I've
us?
noticed something unusual about the number of police cars patrolling nearby recently. They must have some relevant evidence and are doubting it. It is very likely there is an ambush outside. It's snowing heavily outside now, and I think it's time to leave now. Come with me or not, it's your choice.
Oh. This is the first time it's asked me if I wanted to save stuff. So we're gonna save. Do I choose the bad one? Or do I choose, you know, the normal one? I feel like if I stay, he's gonna just outright murder me. Because he wants to keep my head intact. He didn't say nothing about my chest cavity, which means he can just fucking stab the shit out of me. So for this one, we'll go with him.
What do you want me to do? I'm fine with both choices, but I need you to look me in the eyes and tell me, what do you prefer me to do? Do you love my voice enough to have me with you for the rest of your fucking life?
You stare at his eyes.
I prefer.
He hesitates to speak and looks away, looking like he's thinking about something.
If I take you with me,
There was a time
you
limit!
might become a burden in the process. But if I don't take you, it will be even worse if you reveal my information to the police.
He calmly analyzes the situation.
So you might as well come with me.
Day 7.
Follow my footsteps.
You follow the shoe prints he leaves in the snow and finally succeed in avoiding the many traps around the cabin. Just as you are walking through the forest, you hear movement behind you. Freeze! Oh no. In the snowstorm, several policemen who are lying in ambush chase after you. You ignore them and keep running forward. Ah! Bang! A gunshot shoots across the sky, and you feel pain in your left calf. You are shot. He turns to look at you as if he's considering whether to leave you. He approaches you. And he holds you in his arms. Ooh woo. Then you feel pain in your back. Oh, he stabbed me! The hand he is holding around you from behind has a sharp blade. He pierces your body with that sharp blade over and over again until you lose consciousness. Everything becomes dark. Until just now you realize that you choose to follow because... neither of those. But I guess I want to follow him. Oh, that noise! You wake up from a nightmare and you are lying on a comfortable bed. You look around and find yourself in a cozy looking room with specimens hanging on the walls. Up! Sir! Hold on.
Are you all right?
Am I? I don't know. The man asks as he opens the door.
I'm alright.
2 years after that night, 2 years ago, even after you were shot in the leg, the two of you continued to run forward in the snow. Fortunately, the wind and snow were strong enough to cover up your whereabouts, so you were not caught up. After that, you came to another remote mountainous area and rented another cabin to settle here.
If you're fine, get up quickly. I will need your help in today's creation.
Yes, teacher.
Hate that!
Bring me the bone saw.
Bone saw.
Okay.
Iron in the blood will trigger a luminol reaction. Any area with bloodstains outside should be wiped with hydrogen peroxide at least 3 times. Wiping blood-stained areas with hydrogen peroxide reduces the luminescence, but when it's dark, it still glows obviously to the naked eye. So, try not to leave bloodstains anywhere other than the basement.
Got it.
Good girl. You're learning fast.
Don't you call me a good girl! I don't like that at all! I hate that! He teaches you carefully, every step and every detail. You assist him in cleaning up crime scenes and assisting him in completing his creations. During the day, you pretend to be good citizens under false identities. And at night, in a place where people can't see you, you create creations that are outraged by both humans and gods. The paranoia of art, the clean and neat killing methods, the cautious and intelligent thoughts, the neat and invisible crime scenes. You are obsessed with everything about him, and he is the person you long to follow. You long to become the second him under his leadership. He is a good mentor. Rather than pampering his disciple, he prefers to use guidance to let you learn freely. It's because art is expressive. You have become a pawn that he is proud of. For him, you would do anything. Until an accident occurred while committing a crime, his leg was permanently injured, and he could only walk with crutches since then. That's not a crutch. He's already in his 40s at this time. Hello?! I don't like that! Excuse me! Already in his 40s! That's rude. He is already in his 40s at this time, but you feel that the traces of time make his elegance even more charming. Just when you think the bloody painter's evil deeds have come to an end.
Take it. I have nothing left to teach you.
Teacher, what do you mean by that?
You seem to like this mask very much. I don't think I'll use it anymore, so I'll give it to you. What to do next is up to you.
He gives his mask to you. You look at the mask in your hand and seem to understand the meaning of teacher's words. You think to yourself that maybe your encounter with him years ago was just for this moment.
I won't disappoint you.
The legend continues. Good ending. Yeah! I got a good ending! Master and disciple. Okay, so now we're gonna make other decisions. I'ma stay this time.
I want to stay and live a normal life.
He's gonna kill me. You think that this crazy journey should not go on anymore?
Okay.
Just okay.
I understand.
I understand. He's gonna kill me. He's gonna murder me. There's gonna be actual murder this time. Suddenly, his face slowly moves closer to you. Don't touch me! Yep. He takes a piece of cloth that covers your mouth and nose hard. No! Now I'm being chloroformed! Help! After struggling hard for 2 to 3 minutes, your consciousness gradually becomes blurred. When you open your eyes, you're back in the basement again. Oh no. You're tied to a chair and can't move your body. You try to break free, but you fail. The rope is tied very firmly. You hear someone's footsteps getting closer to the door. The door opens. He walks in slowly, holding something behind his back. Don't touch me! Don't touch me! He moves closer and closer to you until he's at your ear. You can hear his breathing and your own heartbeats. You close your eyes out of fear. You can feel that he's scratching your skin softly with the back of the knife, and the cold metal stimulates your nerves. His palm is holding the back of your neck through his glove, as if he is studying your face and thinking about where to cut. I mean, he did say he wanted to keep my head intact. He did say he wanted to keep my head intact. Like, we knew this was coming. Fear boils inside you, tears filling your eyes unconsciously. Suddenly, he fiercely holds up the back of your neck, forcing you to look him in the eyes. He slowly speaks with a soft tone in your ear.
If you stay here, you might reveal my information to the police. The risk of keeping you alive is too high. But even if I say I want you to come with me, a normal person like you will leave me one day eventually. I quite like you. And if it's you, I would like to turn you into a work and put you somewhere I can see you every day.
That's not creepy.
It's you who made me realize that I might be more selfish than I thought. Don't worry.
I'm worried.
I'll saw your head off as material for artwork and visit you every day. Thank you for spending these few days with me. I felt quite at ease. We'll have more time to spend together in the future.
Blech. Bad ending. The red flower flows from the neck. Now you can neither feel or think. Everything becomes dark. Your body and your skull are separated. He finds a new place after he takes your head and leaves the cabin. He carefully makes your head into a specimen, and your eyes are replaced with glass beads. You are made into a beautiful but creepy doll and he visits you often. You become his favorite work. You are with him forever in the form of art. Good ending. How is that good ending? How's that? I died! How's that a good ending? Hello? Okay. Alright, we're gonna try to hold his hands and see what happens. Now that I know there's a fucking time limit.
What do you want me to do? I'm fine with both choices, but I need you to look me in the eye and tell me, what do you prefer me to do?
I prefer.
Your behavior makes him a little panicked, and he doesn't seem to be good at this kind of situation. You notice that his ears are flushed, and this unexpected reaction makes you want to tease him a little bit. No, I don't!
What do you prefer me to do?
I prefer.
After a moment of silence, he slowly speaks.
That you come with me.
He tries hard to look you in the eyes and speaks his
We'll
thoughts.
set off early tomorrow morning. Follow my footsteps.
Just as you are walking through the forest, you hear movement behind you. Freeze! It's already cold! It's already cold. In the snow, several policemen who are lying in ambush chase after you. You ignore them and keep running forward. Bang! A gunshot shoots across the sky and you feel pain in your left calf. You are shot. He turns to look at you, as if he's considering whether to leave you.
Run!
You yell at him, but he approaches you. And he holds you in his arms. You feel warmth on your forehead. He kisses your forehead. Ooh, He kisses your forehead. You feel the time freeze at this moment. The kiss is almost like a goodbye. Then he leads you and runs forward, disappearing into the heavy snow. You're later taken back to the police for questioning. You say throughout the process that you were a victim. On that note, you're not lying. You don't reveal any unnecessary details. Since there is no relevant evidence to prove that you are an accomplice, the police can only release you after a long period of interrogation. After that, 2 years passed. Now you live in a cheap little apartment. You live an ordinary life as if what happened 2 years ago never happened. Today is Halloween, and every household nearby has put some thought into making decorations, but for you, it's just another day at work. When you return to your apartment after getting off work in the evening, the strange thing is that as soon as you open the door, you feel a gust of wind. You remember that you closed the window before going out. Just when you are about to close the window, you find a gift left by someone on the table next to the windowsill, a red rose. You don't know why, but you have a feeling that BP has been here. Every Halloween after that, you receive a rose at your residence. It's like a once-a-year greeting. Although he says nothing, the rose seems to tell everything. Although you have certain similarities, you're two people from different worlds. After all, perhaps living your own life this way is the best outcome for both of you. Good ending. Different worlds. Alright. So I think that's about it. I don't think I'm gonna get too many more endings unless I start from the beginning again, and I kinda don't want to do that. Besides that, my hands are starting to hurt. So, I'm gonna end the stream here. Thank you for tuning in. Have a good night. Or day. Whichever one it is for you.